So for my self-determined improvement objective, I've chosen to do two different video analyses. The first video will be of Rob Ford denying that he's ever used crack cocaine, and the second video will be of Rob Ford admitting that he has used crack cocaine. So the first video I will go through is Rob Ford denying that he has ever used crack cocaine. In the beginning of the video, I'd like you to watch for his expression. His expression is very happy, even though he's talking about rumors that he has used crack cocaine. So I will let the video play, and when the first mic expression appears, I'll pause it, rewind, let you watch it again, and then explain what this may mean.
Wow. Pause. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to take this opportunity to address a number of issues that have circulated in the media over the last few days. There has been a serious accusation from the Toronto Star that I use crack cocaine. I do not use crack cocaine, nor am I an addict of crack cocaine. As for a video, I cannot comment on a video that I have never seen or does not exist. It is most unfortunate.
That was the first micro expression. I'm just going to rewind it, and what you're looking for is when he says that the video does not exist.
Video that I have never seen or does not exist.
Here we can see that he's gritting his teeth. This could indicate many things like stress or that he's trying to lie. So we'll just continue.
This city have been exposed to the fact that I have been judged by the media without any evidence. This past week has not been an easy one. It has taken a great toll on my family and my friends and the great people of Toronto. For the past week, on the advice of my solicitor, I was advised not to say a word. I want to thank the people of this great city for their outpouring of support. The past few days have also ended a long relationship with Don Bosco. I would like to thank and congratulate.
Basically, there's not very many mark expressions for this part. If you pay attention to the bottom of the screen, I'll show that as I'm going through all these different screens, if you pay attention to his body language, he's not moving very much at all. He's not showing any signs of discomfort. But he starts to right here, so we'll start playing the video again right here.
We are continuing to fight for the taxpayers every day, and it's business as usual at City.
So we can see that he changed the subject. Before, when he was talking about an old relationship, he was fine because he was not comfortable. I'm assuming that's because everything he was talking about then was very truthful. But now we can see that he's starting to shift his body, and what he's talking now is about the work he's doing, and it seems as though it's making him uncomfortable.
Hall. This administration is turning the corner, and I will continue to do what the great people of the city elected me to do, and that was to keep taxes low, to improve customer service, and to reduce the size and cost of government and invest in our infrastructure.
Right there, he licked his lips about 3 times, just saying those 3 different sentences. The only time we ever see this happen is at the beginning, when he's talking about how many cameras there are. Just before he starts talking, he'll lick his lips.
Wow. Pause.
So what this could indicate is that he's nervous. It could mean that he's nervous because he doesn't think people are going to believe him, which does make sense because he also does that while he's talking about work that he's done, and he probably hasn't done much work because he's been smoking crack cocaine. So we'll watch it again, and you can watch for him licking his lip.
And it's business as usual at City Hall. This administration is turning the corner. And I will continue to do what the great people of the city elected me to do. And that was to keep taxes low, to improve customer service, and to reduce the size and cost of government and invest in our infrastructure. I would also like to thank my former Chief of Staff, Mark Toohey, for his service and all the work that he has done.
Right here, we see that after that statement, he did not lick his lips. That could mean that it's truthful.
Again, I'd like to repeat, I can't thank the people enough of Toronto for their support and in being there and calling me and emailing me every single minute of this day.
So when he was thanking the citizens of Toronto, he licked his lips. I think this indicates that he is not thankful for the constant emails and calls every minute of the day. If he was, he would have been smiling, but he wasn't.
I would also like to thank you for being here today. But most importantly, folks, the city has the best deputy mayor in Doug Holliday that anyone could ever ask for. I want to thank Doug for being here, and I want to thank my best friend, and I love him dearly, my brother Doug, for having to go through this nonsense. Thank you very much.
Okay, so if you pay attention to his face as he's walking away, he shows signs of guilt. This could mean that he's feeling guilty about the crack cocaine, or that he just lied to the entire population of Toronto.
Thank you very much.
But if we skip to the end of the video, while his brother Doug is talking, we can see that he finishes his speech very powerful, very confident, and that could indicate that he's not lying about anything he said.
Would go out there and deal with a bunch of extortionists, Somalian drug dealers, as they said in their words. And I think it's disgusting, and it puts a real tarnish on a great community, the Somalian community that I represent. Thousands of them. They're hardworking people. And again, I think it's disgraceful. Folks, you have a good weekend. Thank you.
What does the mayor need help for then?
Okay, so that was the first video. And then I will go over the second video.